Last 10 minutes. Last 5 minutes. Last 1 minute. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we will all keep our hands on the eyes for 5 seconds. Slowly open your eyes within your hands and remove your hands slowly. Now, for next half an hour, we will do the Kriya. Kriya will be on 2 levels. One is that we will breathe, take the breath deep inside our stomach and touch the navel and then bring it back. This is the physical level of Kriya. There is another mental level which goes along with this. That will be that in your own imagination, you can send energy to various parts of your body while the physical action of breathing is going on. Physical action of breathing is that you must continue to breathe in, breathe out without a break. That is limited to that. And from nose, you got to go to your belly, touch the navel, and then come back. That is the physical level. Mental level, when the physical is going on, you can imagine you are breathing through your third eye, in and out, in and out. Another time, you can visualize that from the third eye, you are going right inside your brain, going up to the top of the brain, and then throwing it out. And there are many ways to do these exercises. Wherever you want the energy to go, basically that you can attempt at your own. You can breathe through your heart to your third eye and back. So these are the various combinations which happens at the mental level. We will now start it, and within that, we will keep on exchanging this information. First, we will take a slow breathe in and slow breathe out. Then we will increase the intensity of that breathing. While we are breathing, we can imagine that we are breathing through our Mooladhara to the Sahasrara. By doing this breathing, you will charge all your chakras. This breathing has to remain within your capacity. Do not push yourself beyond your tolerance limits. Do it in a manner which is pleasant and endurable. क्रिया की इस एक्सरसाइज के अंदर इसके 2 स्तर हैं. एक फिजिकल स्तर है जिसमें हम सांस को लेते हैं और छोड़ते हैं. इसमें सांस फिजिकली तो नाक से लिया जाएगा और पेट तक जाएगा और अपना नेवल को टच करेंगे और फिर उस सांस को बाहर वापस लाएंगे। ये कांस्टेंट एक्सरसाइज चलेगी जिसके अंदर हम ब्रेक नहीं देंगे। ब्रेक का मतलब कि जब सांस अंदर जाती है और बाहर जाती है, ये सर्कुलरली चलनी चाहिए, अंदर बाहर अंदर बाहर, यूं चलना है। इसके बीच में रेस्ट और पॉज नहीं आना है। तो इस ऐसा करने से आपका सांस की क्रिया जो है नॉर्मल सांस से तेज है और आपका बॉडी के अंदर ऑक्सीजन बढ़ता है। विद दिस ब्रीदिंग द ऑक्सीजन स्टार्ट्स गेटिंग accumulated inside your body। जब ऑक्सीजन अंदर बॉडी के अंदर बढ़ता है तो बहुत सारा एरियाज जो है जिसमें ऑक्सीजन की कमी रहती है, जैसे आपका उंगलियां रहेंगी, पैर की उंगलियां रहेंगी और इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स रहेंगे, वहाँ पर ऑक्सीजन जब बॉडी में बढ़ जाएगा तो ऑक्सीजन अपने आप वहाँ पर ज़्यादा पहुँच जाएगा। जो एजिंग का प्रोसेस है, द एजिंग प्रोसेस इज डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द हेल्थ ऑफ योर ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई। जो आपका एजिंग होता है वो सब डिपेंड करता है कि आपका बॉडी के अंदर ऑक्सीजन सप्लाई कितना अच्छा है। जो एथलीट है, खिलाड़ी है, फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज करता है, क्योंकि उसके एक्सरसाइज के अंदर ब्रीदिंग बढ़ जाता है, इस करके उसका बॉडी को ऑक्सीजन का सप्लाई अच्छा हो जाता है। वो लोग अपना शरीर से तंदुरुस्त रहते हैं, मजबूत रहते हैं और ओल्ड एज में भी उनका बॉडी जो है अच्छा रिस्पॉन्ड करता है। जो फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज का आदी नहीं है या जिसको बचपन से ऐसा पसंद नहीं है, तो आप देखेंगे कि उसका बॉडी थोड़ा जल्दी ओल्ड एज में जाएगा। तो बेसिक साइंटिफिक फैक्टर है कि आपका ऑक्सीजन अगर बॉडी को पूरा सप्लाई हो जाता है तो फिजिकली बॉडी फिट रहता है। तो क्रिया की इस एक्सरसाइज के अंदर हम अपना बॉडी को ऑक्सीजन से भरते हैं और वो ऑक्सीजन पूरा बॉडी में फैल जाता है। जिधर भी कोई कमी रहती है, ऑक्सीजन की कमजोरी रहती है, डिजीज वहीं पर आता है। तो उस डिजीज को ऑक्सीजन समाप्त करती है। Wherever the oxygen is lacking in the body, the disease will originate. A weakness will set in. By doing this process of breathing, breathe out, we fill our body with the oxygen. The way to recognize the level of oxygen in your body is when you are breathing in and out. After 2-3 minutes, by now, I will say, you should start feeling certain amount of movement in your extremities, that is end of the fingers of hand and feet. If that is happening, that means your breathing is correct. You are accumulating certain oxygen in your body. So when you are accumulating oxygen in the body, it will start pushing itself into the areas, because anything which goes in the body has a tendency to distribute itself into all the areas, in the brain, in the eyes, in the ears, and in the total intestine, etc., etc. So by doing this, we supersaturate our body with oxygen. इस एक्सरसाइज से हमारा शरीर के अंदर ऑक्सीजन जो है वो अच्छी तरह से भर जाता है और उसका भरने से वो हर जगह पर उसके सेल्स को एक्टिवेट कर देता है। जो एजिंग का प्रोसेस है वो इस एक्सरसाइज के साथ कंट्रोल किया जा सकता है। मैं अपना पर्सनल नॉलेज से आपको ये बता सकता हूँ, आपने कोई भी फोटोग्राफ, तस्वीर जो देखा है राम जी का, कृष्ण जी का, उनके चेहरे के ऊपर कभी दाढ़ी नहीं होती है। ऐसा कैसे है कि किसी ने उनके चेहरे पर कभी भी दाढ़ी नहीं बनाई है। इसका कारण ये है कि ये सब क्रिया योगी थे। बचपन से उनके गुरु ने उनको क्रिया योग कराया था, और क्रिया योग के करने से उनका एजिंग प्रोसेस जो है वो 16 ईयर्स के ऊपर रुक जाता था। 16 ईयर्स पे रुक जाने से उनके मुख के ऊपर दाढ़ी का डेवलपमेंट नहीं होगा। कृष्ण जी अपना पूरा जीवन 130 ईयर्स का किया था। कुरुक्षेत्र का युद्ध में कृष्ण जी का एज 90 ईयर्स था। कोई भी 90 ईयर्स ओल्ड आदमी आज का दिन के अंदर ऐसा भयानक युद्ध में जाने का हिम्मत नहीं करेगा, युद्ध करने का सोच भी नहीं सकता। लेकिन परमेश्वर ने उस वक्त अपने शरीर के साथ वो पूरा युद्ध संचालित किया था। क्रिया योग तो सभी ने किया है, जो भी प्रॉफिट्स हुए हैं उन सभी ने किया है। तो जो हम कर रहे हैं, जिस भी एज पर कर रहे हैं, अगर हम इसको पूरा इंटेंसिटी से करेंगे, जो थोड़ा सा मुश्किल एफर्ट है, तो हम अपना एज को भी रोक सकते हैं। और अगर बहुत ज़्यादा योगियों के कैटेगरी में जाएंगे तो एज का रिवर्सल भी जाना जाता है कि आपका एज का रिवर्सल हो जाएगा, क्योंकि बॉडी डिपेंड कर रहा है आपके एजिंग प्रोसेस के ऊपर, उसके अंदर कितना शक्ति ऑक्सीजन दे रहा है। बॉडी के अंदर बहुत सारे किस्म के सेल्स हैं। बॉडी हैज़ टू मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ सेल्स. All cells are depending upon the supply of oxygen. They change periodically. शरीर के अंदर जितना भी सेल है, कोशिका है, ये उम्र के साथ साथ चेंज होते रहते हैं। हर किसी का एक डेफिनेट लाइफ है। अगर उनका ऑक्सीजन का सप्लाई अच्छा रहता है तो वे बहुत सुदृढ़ रहते हैं। अगर उनका ऑक्सीजन का सप्लाई कम हो जाता है तो उनमें उतनी सुदृढ़ता नहीं रहती है। जैसे मैं आपको ये बतला रहा हूँ, आपका सांस का क्रिया मेरे साथ साथ फॉलो होता रहना चाहिए। फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज शुड रिमेन ऑन। तो दिस एक्सरसाइज will strengthen your body, hold your age, and those who can think of breaking the barrier, they can probably reverse their age also. That will be a little different. That is how the very exalted yogis do. That probably we will attempt after some time when everybody is habitual of it. जो एज को रोकने का प्रोसेस है और रिवर्सल का प्रोसेस है, उसके लिए शरीर को बहुत तैयारी का जरूरत रहता है, जो महान योगियों ने किया हुआ है। और इसी कारण से जब आपको लगे कि आपका शरीर बहुत तंदुरुस्ती की हालत में है, तभी वो अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हैं। बहुत ज़्यादा प्रेशर देने से आपका बॉडी थोड़ा सा एग्जॉशन फील कर सकता है, इसलिए टॉलरेबल प्रेशर के साथ आप अपना सांस का क्रिया करते रहिए। सांस का क्रिया लेट कर भी किया जा सकता है और बैठ कर भी किया जा सकता है। मैं पर्सनली बैठ के करने में ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल फील करता हूँ, क्योंकि इससे थोड़ा सा आगे जब झुकते हैं तो आपका पेट जो है अंदर दब के सांस को वापस फेंकने में सहायता करता है, और जब आप पीछे को जाते हैं तो सांस को अंदर लेने में सहायता करता है। इससे आपको एफर्ट कम हो जाता है। लेकिन लेट जाते हैं तो आपको अपना पेट के ऊपर हाथ रखने का जरूरत पड़ता है और उसको मॉनिटर करना पड़ता है कि पेट कितना ऊंचा नीचा हो रहा है। Breathing is done in two ways. One is sitting and one is lying down. When you are sitting with the movement what we are doing now, I am doing now, it is easier because when you go down, your stomach squeezes and throws out the breath. When you go up, your stomach gets relieved and breath goes in. With this uniform breathing, you feel comfortable, you can set a pace. If you are lying down, then you have to put a hand on your stomach to feel that when you're breathing in, the stomach should be going out. When you're breathing out, the stomach should be falling down. In this breathing in and out through the stomach, the first casualty is the fat in the stomach. हमारा बहुत ज़्यादा चर्बी जो है, फैट जो है, वो स्टमक के अंदर एक्यूमुलेट होता है. जब ये एक्सरसाइज करते हैं तो ये सारा फैट जो है हिलने लग जाता है और धीरे धीरे डिजॉल्व होने लग जाता है, और उससे आपका स्टमक जो है वो फैट से धीरे धीरे क्लियर होने लग जाएगा. ये कुछ जादू की तरह नहीं होगा, लेकिन धीरे धीरे आपको महसूस होगा कि पेट जो है वो हल्का है. The fat accumulated in the belly will slowly start leaving that place, and it will not be magical, but you will start feeling the comfort of it. This can now be put into the visual angle that while you are doing this exercise, start thinking that you are breathing through your Mooladhara, going through every chakra up to the crown, and then throwing back the breathing through your Mooladhara. That is only an imagination part. With this, when your imagination is going, the energy flows as per your imagination. These two aspects are to be seen separately. Wherever your attention goes, energy flows. जब आप इस क्रिया को कर रहे हैं तो आप ऐसा विचार कर सकते हैं कि सांस आपके मूलाधार से एंटर हो रहा है और सहस्त्रार तक जा रहा है और फिर वापस मूलाधार से वापस जा रहा है. ऐसा करने से आपका अटेंशन जो है वो चक्रास के ऊपर जाएगा. जहाँ भी आपका अटेंशन जाता है, आपका एनर्जी उधर फ्लो करता है. तो आप मूलाधारा से अपने सिर तक जाएंगे और वापस आएंगे. ऐसा करने में ब्रेन उसके अंदर बहुत बिजी हो जाएगा और आपका सारा एनर्जी जो है वो रीढ़ का हड्डी के अंदर घूमने लग जाएगा. धीरे धीरे ये आपके मूलाधार को जागृत करने में सहायक होने लग जाता है. अगर आपको थर्ड आई का एक्टिवेशन में सहायता चाहिए तो फिर आपका ब्रीथिंग जो है वो थर्ड आई से होना है, पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड तक जाना है और घूमता हुआ सहस्त्रार तक जाना है और फिर सीधा ही थर्ड आई से बाहर होना है. इस सर्कुलर मूवमेंट ऐसा बनाया जा सकता है. ऐसा करने से आपका अटेंशन आपका थर्ड आई पे आ जाएगा, पिट्यूटरी पे आ जाएगा, क्राउन एंगल पे आ जाएगा और बाहर जाएगा. तो ये सारा सिर को एक्टिवेट कर देगा. इसका एक्टिवेशन होने से एनर्जी जो है आपका थर्ड आई को खोलने की चेष्टा में लग जाएगा. ये बहुत सिंपल तरीके का एक्सरसाइज है जो आपको कंसंट्रेशन से करने से मैजिकल रिजल्ट्स देते हैं. last 10 minutes. जो लोग अभी एंटर किए हैं उनके लिए है कि अभी हम क्रिया ब्रीदिंग कर रहे हैं। आपको सांस नाक से खींचकर अपना नेवल तक ले जाना है और फिर नेवल से ऊपर दोबारा नाक से छोड़ना। कंटिन्यूअस सर्कुलर ब्रीदिंग, इसका करने से आपका बॉडी का ऑक्सीजन लेवल अप हो जाएगा और शरीर में जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं वो सॉर्ट आउट होना शुरू हो जाएगा। You have to do the circular breathing. Take the breath in, go up to your navel, touch the navel, come back, throw it out, and again take it. This has to be a circular in and out breathing in a continuous manner. This will help you to increase the oxygen in a dramatical manner. With a good pace, you will start feeling certain tingling sensation in your hand and feet. That will help you to remove the blocks in the body, which are in the terms of a disease, an uncomfortableness, a depression, an anxiety, a headache, a problem of the stomach, like acidity, constipation, gas formation. This single exercise is a Brahmastra. It kills everything. This is practically being seen by too many people in PSS. I have personally experienced this and got benefit from this. My daily breathing is almost 2 hours now. The problems which were keeping me engaged for the last 4 years have almost settled down to a great extent in 40 days. Do it with enthusiasm and good power, but not beyond your tolerance level. You will gain a lot of benefit. On the visualization level, you can visualize that your breathing is from your Muladhara. The breath is entering from Muladhara, going up to your crown chakra and returning back to Muladhara. With this exercise, all your chakras will start getting the energy. last minutes. Now, those who want to test their vitality, they may do it at a little higher pace. Try to match with mine if you are lower than that. I'm sure at this level आपको ऑक्सीजन का इन्फ्लक्स जरूर महसूस हुआ होगा. Now you can slowly bring it down. Give little cooling to the body. Keep on breathing on it, but bring it slowly down, down, down. Now you have accumulated a treasure of oxygen inside your body. This will keep on working throughout the day without your knowledge. Now you can stop the breathing, come to the rest, and enjoy the tingling in your hand and feet. We can probably now take some feedback and today's experience. अभी सांस की क्रिया शेष करेंगे और अपना एक्सपीरियंस बताने की चेष्टा करेंगे. जो कोई भी एक्सपीरियंस बताना चाहता है अपना हैंड रेज कर सकते हैं. Seema ji, are you back?
Yes, sir, I'm there.
So we can start with your experience to encourage everybody.
Yes, sir. Sure. Koti Koti Pranam to all divine souls. Koti Koti Pranam to Shyamala Amma ji, to our Guru, Ma. ब्रह्मश्री पितामह पत्री जी को कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. स्वर्णमाला पत्री जी को कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. माँ अवतार बाबा जी को कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. परमेश्वर को कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. माँ आदि शक्ति को कोटि कोटि प्रणाम. Sir, as we started with the meditation, I entered into the womb of Lord, and from there, I just felt as if I'm sitting under a Bodhi tree, and Lord Buddha meditating, and I am meditating along with him. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, very much, madam.
Yeah. Then I suddenly gauged that I am in the land of Bodh Gaya, under the Bodhi tree, meditating there with all the ecstasy, with all the bliss, ananda, serenity I could feel sitting under the tree and meditating with Lord Buddha. And I just enjoyed the nectar in the womb of Lord, of bliss, ananda, ecstasy. Satchitananda state. It was just wonderful. Very high vibrations, and I was in supreme radiance today. Usually at times it is emptiness and darkness, but today it was supreme radiance. And after that supreme radiance, I went into the land of Bodh Gaya. So actually, yesterday also I had got a very short experience. It was I had shared it with Ammaji.
Ji.
It was that I had landed into a place there I could feel complete solitude, and the bliss and the ananda was ultimate. Was ultimate. It was like ended up into a land with narrow streets, narrow roads, with complete serenity, with greenery around, all around greenery, and I am alone in that land, just walking by and enjoying the solitude. When I described this to Ammaji said it might be Amazon forests because that has narrow forests and narrow roads in the forest. But I didn't ask because I just get, lost in that land and I just enjoy that bliss, that ecstasy, that serenity, that calmness. So I just forget to ask that where am I? But today, when I felt as if I'm sitting under the Bodhi tree, meditating with Lord Buddha, I just asked, and I got the answer that I am in the land of Bodha, and I could have some astral structures. I don't know what they are. Today I forgot also the structure. It was a very different structure, and that I saw for the first time, and a few more glimpses of some visions, which I can't describe. This was my experience. And with the Kriya, you said to breathe from the Muladhara to the Sahasrara, unbroken breath work. It was just amazing. I could just feel the energies rushing from Muladhara to Sahasrara and from Sahasrara as if I'm diffusing some, it's an avalanche of energy as if just flowing through my spine. It was just wonderful, just wonderful. Thank you so much, sir, for all your guidance and the wonderful session.
Thank you for sharing your experience, Raji. Normally, we say that in PSSM, they say that experiences of meditation may not be analyzed.
Yeah.
But looks like that you have a wonderful experience every day. You must have been a very close associate of Mahatma Buddha, probably because you have sat along and done the meditation. That is a very high platter. No ordinary individuals without a merit of past birth can sit near such masters. And you are probably in the generation of what we call as indigo children, if you are born after 81. From 81 onwards up to, I think, 2006, indigo children were born. These were the people who had angelic capabilities. They were headstrong, very, very confident people. Didn't take much advice of their elders because they realized that their mental capabilities are higher. And many of them are great yogis of past. So you are one of those elevated people, and we are fortunate to have you on this forum. Particularly, I feel that I am fortunate to be on this forum where Ammaji has gathered, say, achievement. Thank you for sharing your wisdom.
Thank you so much for your wonderful words, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else who will like to say a few words. Any experience for today?
Sir,
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, Amma.
I am Bhagyalakshmi. Yes, your guidance is very well, sir. I did meditation very softly and very peacefully, but I can't do your that kriya.
Breathing. Kriya.
Kriya I didn't do, but meditation experience very well, very smoothly I did. Thank you very much for your guidance. Thank you.
What problem do you feel, Amma, while doing the Kriya? What is the problem you are facing?
I don't have any problem, but
we don't understand. We don't understand, sir, that steps.
You do not understand the procedure or the language?
Procedure.
Procedure, I will explain you simple. You have to breathe like normal breathing, right? But when you're breathing, you are not aware in the normal circumstances, right? Now breathe and take it to your stomach. It is simply, you have to feel that I take it and put it in my stomach. Isko, you have to peacefully sit down and watch. When you are normal breathing, what is happening, where it is going? You know it is going to the lungs. When it has to go into the lungs, the diaphragm below your, there is a diaphragm in your stomach, abdomen rather. The diaphragm moves down, the lungs get expanded, and the air goes in, right?
Okay.
This is the physical exercise happening. Now yogis have discovered that if you take the breathing little down to your stomach, it is little imagination and little effort. आप उसको breathing, you take it into your stomach. Try to feel, can you do it? And when you are taken it in, push your stomach little out, so that you should feel that it is going into your stomach. Instead of keeping it into the chest, try to take it as low as it goes. I can comfortably feel it is touching my navel. Physically, it may not be touching my navel, but with the pressure, the diaphragm which is going down with this pressure is moving the navel, right? It is a very simple procedure, but you have to concentrate on your stomach. Feel it in the stomach, squeeze the stomach, it goes out. When I am doing this exercise, why I am doing it? Because when I go up, forward, my stomach gets squeezed. When I go like this, my stomach gets released. So this is the exercise which helps you to realize the movement of the stomach. If you, the other way of doing is to lie down on a bed or on the ground. With that, you have to put a hand on your stomach. When you breathe in, your stomach will go slightly high. When you breathe out, your stomach will fall down and probably touch your inside organs. This you have to realize, explore yourself. It's very simple. Everybody can do it. We all have done it. When you get that feel that my stomach is going in and out, like without breathing, if you try to push your stomach out, try to do.
Yes.
See, there is a kriya in yoga in which tuck, we do the stomach. I will just stand you and show you. Like it will go in and go out, right? If you do that, sitting, push your stomach out, in, out, and then match it with your breathing. When you breathe in, the stomach should go out. When you breathe out, the stomach will go in. So this exercise, you do a little bit. This exercise has immense benefit. You have heard in Corona, people died of low oxygen. When the oxygen drops below 95% in the body, your body is at risk. The first casualty in the body is brain, because brain works on very high saturation of oxygen. That is why first you lose the consciousness when oxygen goes down. When consciousness is lost, the brain centers get confused, stops working, then they will start affecting the organs. Because heart is to be given a signal every time, breathe, 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 that comes from the brain. Your diaphragm has to be given a signal, breathe, 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 that comes from your brain. So brain needs a lot of oxygen at all times. If for 9 minutes the oxygen doesn't remain in brain, you are a brain dead. Not more than 9 minutes, that is for a very healthy man. People with little higher age may be getting into trouble much before that. So yogis of past had realized it and they started the breathing exercise. Kriya Yoga, which is taught by the line of Babaji. After Babaji, there was Lahiri Mashe. After Lahiri Mashe, there was Yukteswar Giri Maharaj. After Yukteswar Giri, Yogananda Maharaj. And then he formalized into a sect who is teaching, they are teaching Kriya Yoga to the world now. They all are based upon this oxygenation of the body. I have
Sir,
not found.
First we breathe, stomach goes out, breathe out, stomach goes inside. That is the process, sir. That's sir.
In and out, without bothering about the breathing first. You just move the stomach. Can you move it? Can you move it?
Yes.
Right? If you can move it, now couple it with when I breathe in, then after you have taken the breath, move the stomach out or say relax it. When you relax it, it will go out. Right? थोड़ा सा आपको उसमें बैलेंस बैठाना. So little balance is to be established. That when you breathe in, it should move out. When you breathe out, it should move in. When this happens, you rest assured that there is no other exercise in this universe which is of higher benefit than this exercise. And this has got mental contours as well. Because this is physically your body is getting oxygen, it is only fueling the body. Now with that fuel, your imagination starts. Moving it from Muladhara to Sahasrara and back. Imagination is a very, very strong tool. It is not simply, because our education has taught us nothing happens with the imagination. There is an English proverb, if something like that, if thing was beggars would ride, I know the last. They say if thinking was all everything, then beggars would have been riding the horses, right? But in wisdom, it is reverse. The thinking brings everything. When you are in negative thinking, your capabilities start reducing. Your health goes down. It is simply thinking. Simply a non-physical entity is thinking. If you think positive, it starts generating. That is what we are learning and teaching in PSSM, right? That right thinking will bring your vibrations up. And with time, we all realize it. When we do stop criticizing others, when we stop judging others, which is probably 90% of our day's job in our life, right? When you stop doing that, you conserve your energy and your mind gets cleared. Around 60,000 thoughts come into your mind in a day. These thoughts are what? You're comparing all the time yourself with others. Usko aisa hua, he has got such a such thing. I have not got such a such thing. Comparison goes on, right? So, oxygen, when it comes in, it starts strengthening you mentally. अमा जी, आपने ये प्रैक्टिस किया?
किया सर.
Naveen, you got it all right?
I got it, sir, but I could not able to continue for more time. For only few minutes, few strokes I could able to do. Other thing, I got somewhat exhausted or couldn't able to continue further.
See, basic thing is because
Sir,
yeah,
sir, 1 minute. We don't follow that step, sir. You first first we this is first step, this is second step, this is third step, this is fourth. That we don't understand, sir. That is you clear that one.
first step is breathing in, like, right? This is okay. When you have taken in, then second step is to breathe out. In the beginning, you should just don't go that much back because you may strain your neck.
Okay.
Right? Keep the head on the straight line. That is why bend forward, not backward. Now you are going too much back. You are going to hold your head probably here and do. You are doing like this. This is a dangerous position. Don't take it back. Just keep it straight, bend forward and do it. Bend forward and do it. Because your neck is now not ready to take this pressure. The 7 bones in the neck are very, very soft. They have to move all the time forward and backward. The weight of your head is, I think, around 5 kg or so, right? At different angles, this weight increases and decreases because muscles get under pressure. So do not bend too much because first time I did it in a very vigorous manner, I followed Grandmaster Daga. My neck was jammed, my shoulders were jammed, my back was jammed. For next 3 days, I didn't attempt it at all. I had to give it a rest, to give it a massage, right? So slowly, when you start moving like this, your back gets a massage, your shoulders get a massage, your neck gets a massage. And then you slowly do it. Then it is not necessary. You cannot do it 30 minutes. 30 minutes at a very high level, I will say. But we are doing it so that you become little habitual. Go slow. In those 30 minutes, go slow as per your convenience. I am able to do it I am doing it for almost 1 year now. And I do it twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon before the lunch. Sitting at by 12 o'clock, if I get even 2 hours, I will do it. But my body has become habitual of this. It is no stress on me. You should only do things which do not mount stress on you. If you do things when they are mounting the stress, then you will not like it. When you do not like it, you will start avoiding it. Mind will not like anything which body doesn't like it, right? So you should not worry the mind. So do it slowly, easily. I have shown you all the phases of it because if you see a real sannyasi, yogi, Himalayan yogi, the way he will do it will be different. He said, this is the pace. And it is like they are doing a bellowing. You have seen those people who work with the iron on the roadsides, heating the iron with the bellows and then beating it to a shape. They have a bellow to throw the wind into the fire. Yogis exactly do like that. But their lungs are very, very strong. And the stomach also becomes very big because it pushes an entire intestine system forward and gives more space to the lungs down below. So slowly it will increase. But the time you start feeling tingling sensation in your feet, have you felt the tingling sensation? The time you feel it, that means you are okay. Now that means saturation is taking place. We are only trying to saturate the body with oxygen. When the oxygen is crossing the 100% level, that tingling sensation will come. So it is a built-in barometer for you. When you are
tingling sensation is coming after stop that kriya only we get tingling sensation.
You should be able to get it within first 5 minutes with little practice.
Sir, should I speak something?
Yes, ma'am,
I am
please.
also doing this kriya. I am also following Shreyan's Jaga Maithili ji.
Ji.
This is for
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Maithili ji, this is for you. See, first, see whatever suits to an individual, it's okay for that person. Now, this suits Bhupinder sir. He is doing it in that form. like he is moving forward and then backward, whatever, like while inhaling and exhaling. You can first do it like what I started was at the early stages. Just breathe in, your stomach expands, okay?
Okay.
And when you breathe out, your stomach contracts. Fine?
Okay.
Are you understanding?
Understand. That's understand, madam. Next,
You just do it. No, what am I saying? You just do it. And you start with this, with breathe in, your stomach expands. Breathe out, your stomach contracts. And it should be continuous. It should be unbroken. Like your in breath should be followed by the out breath, your out breath followed by the in breath. Okay?
okay.
There should not be any pause in between.
Okay, ma'am. That is
First
understandable.
first you have to do with like that and go with your body space. Now that the position what Bhupender sir is showing, he's been doing since 1 year, so he is being able to do this vigorously. But for the people who are who have just started, it won't be possible for them to do it in such manner and get tingling sensations on their fingertips. Okay, am I
Ma'am,
okay, sir? Am I saying right?
Yes,
ma'am,
very much, madam. Very
ma'am,
much.
I will do Sriyan's Daga meditation since 2 months long. To every day
Okay.
morning 3 to 4, madam. 4:30. 4:30
Yeah.
onwards I am joining this session, madam.
Okay.
But
But are
I
you
am,
doing
yes,
the unbroken breath work? Are you doing the breath work?
yes, madam. Unbroken breath. Sir, first 7 minutes heart coherence. Next,
Yes, 20 minutes
next
is
25 minutes I complete that breath work, ma'am.
very good. Wonderful.
But I understand. Sir will told you that procedure first breathing, next Muladhara to Sahasrara, then అది ఎప్పుడు ఆపాలి, నెక్స్ట్ ఎప్పుడు చేయాలి, మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ అది అర్థం కావట్లేదు మేడం. స్టెప్స్ టుడే ప్రాసెస్ స్టెప్స్ కంటిన్యూస్లీ I am doing, madam.
Are you aware? Are you aware of all the chakras, right?
No, madam. I am not.
That is the problem. See, that is the problem, because when you are not aware about all the 7 chakras, when you are not aware the positions and the names.
I know
So,
positions and names, madam. I know positions and names, madam.
okay, so you just visualize, as sir said, no imagination. You just visualize that when you are breathing in, oxygen is just passing through all your chakras to the sahasrara. You just have to visualize.
When
Just
we
visual.
do this kriya, madam, in
Yeah.
the in this procedure, when we do this procedure to
Yeah.
observe, that is not understanding.
Okay, you are not able to observe. Okay, then simply you just give a thought. As sir says, no, from Mooladhara it's going up. You just give a shift to the energy. It's flowing up. You can do that. Just try it out.
That we stop that breath work and then we observe, sir, what we told. That is, madam.
No. See, you don't have to stop the breath work. Along with the breath work, you have to do this.
Oh.
You have to continue the breath work.
Combine both of them, but with
Yeah.
practice. With practice.
Yeah.
Take
But
your time.
at the initial stages, sir, at the initial stages, no, they won't be able to do it with the chakras.
Yes.
So it is better, let them practice with stomach expanding and contracting. It would be better we practice that for few days, because the people who are new won't be able to do both at the simultaneously.
Yes.
It will be difficult for them. So, sir, we will be doing simple kriya like Shreyan's Daga, sir. We will be just breathing from the stomach, inhaling and exhaling, and it should be unbroken. Is it okay, Maithili ji?
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. So you are not able to, so don't take much pressure. Simply do as you can. Slowly, when you raise your oxygen levels, you will be able to follow the second part also.
But we know that kriya, madam, అంటే ఎలా చేయాలి అని తెలుసుకున్నామని, మేడం.
Excuse me, everyone, please.
Namaskaram,
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh, Amma.
I'm listening everything. See, what Babaji taught to us and Science Daga learned from different masters is different. I'm slowly taking them to higher level. I don't teach higher level first. Vigorous breathing. That is, the organs of the neck and back gets spasm like thing, tightness. So please, I have taught this very slowly, taking from the heart to the third eye or Sahasrara. Two things I taught. And then from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. And then tightening the Mooladhara and then Sahasrara. And then from Mooladhara, ground chakra to the higher altitude, that is to God. These four they can understand very well. And easily anybody can do that. So if vigorous process to be done in front of the Guru. Science is showing you are all doing is good. But sometimes, those have heart problem, lungs problem, they suffer a lot. So I am teaching it very, very slowly. So that only if you are able to teach it. Otherwise, you teach only meditation, please. See, all the chakras are regarding that I will teach later. Process should be systematically taught and it should be slow. One has to understand. So please kindly let us do from heart to the third eye or Sahasrara. That is divided into two parts. I have taught many techniques before, which were taught by Babaji. Very simple techniques will lead you. And I told them to observe the body after doing this. So quickly could not shift it for experience. Please kindly, since I have also done it, this sadhana, for a longer period of time, the result was very, very good. So kindly, please don't go for vigorous breathing exercise, breath work. Those are newcomers, they cannot do it. First of all, relaxation and contraction of the muscles should be done very slowly. The muscles get used to, then you can go for fast breathing. I advise like that. Babaji also systematically told us to do that. If you just want to teach breath work, teach this way, what I taught you. Otherwise, only meditation till I come to the session. Please, if you don't mind. So they are confusing themselves. So better, Kapalbhati, all these things, they know it. But still, this exercise, only simple, only one technique I am teaching. All together, basics I am not teaching. Because it should be done systematically. That's why I said enroll, first of all. After that, I will teach all the simple ones. Then later to the fast. Systematically, you have to go ahead. Movement of the body needs some kind of practice. So then it should be made vigorous. Otherwise, spasm comes. It takes time to release it. So please kindly don't go for it. They are not understanding properly. Whatever I taught, you please teach for 20 days. Other techniques, we will arrange for another class in the afternoon or evening. You can teach them. I know I have given the reference of Seance Daga many times and even sent the YouTube videos also to everyone to do and contact. Because some people who are excellent, young, they can do this. They did not feel any kind of spasm or tightness in the body, and it takes time for relaxation. Understood? So please kindly let us do only meditation. If not Kriya done by me or taught by me, very simple. So that is my request, sir, for both of you. Because you have done, I know very well, you have done it. Many people visit many sites and they learn many things. That is good. But we can experiment on our own and later then we can teach. Vigorous things are all, everything. If you run without any walking and all, then what happens? The contraction of muscle will be there in the thigh or in the calf muscles. In the same way, if you don't have any practice, lungs and especially heart, these exercises are concerned with the lungs and heart. sometimes the spasm comes, you cannot understand it. They find difficult in the heart or in the lungs. Please let us do it very simple way, very simple way, so that aged people also can do that. For youngsters, we have to teach it separately. So that's my request, sir, sincere request to you. So let us go only do meditation only. Andaru kuda utti meditation నేర్చుకోండి. శ్రేయన్స్ దాగర్ వీడియో అందరికి పంపించాను నేను. అందరు అటెండ్ అవ్వండి అని చెప్పి, ఎవరు క్యాపబుల్ వాళ్ళు మాత్రమే చేయగలరు. కావాలంటే మళ్ళీ పెడతాను మీకు. బ్రెత్ వర్క్, ఇంకా మేనిఫెస్టేషన్ చాలా ఉంటాయి ఆయనవి కూడా. సో ప్లీజ్, ఆయన గ్రాండ్ మాస్టరు, ఎన్నో దేశాలు తిరిగి నేర్చుకున్న ఆయన, గ్రేట్ మాస్టర్. ఆయన ద్వారానే నేను గురువు దగ్గర నేర్చుకున్నా, ఆయన కండక్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు. శ్రేయన్స్ దాగా conducted first time in India by Leonard Orr's visit. He brought him. That time he called me, then I learned from him only, from his wife. It's a different technique. And now శ్రేయన్స్ దాగా has, learned many things from him and other many great masters. That's why he clubbed it and is doing it. Please kindly let us do only meditation, and then later when I come, slowly I will teach. I want to take them to slowly. The process should be progressive, very slow progression it should be. And in that you get so much of ecstasy. I want you to observe that ecstasy by just lying in the savasana. So please kindly let us do only meditation. Andaru kuda దయచేసి వినండి. విగరస్ గా అంటారు దాన్ని, అంటే ఫాస్ట్ గా చేసేదాన్ని విగరస్ బ్రీతింగ్ అంటారు. అది వయసులో ఉన్నవాళ్ళు చేస్తే బాగుంటుంది. హార్ట్ కానీ లంగ్స్ కానీ డిజీజ్ ఉన్న వాళ్ళు చేస్తే కొద్దిగా బాగుండదు. అంటే స్పాజం వస్తుంది అంటారు. స్పాజం అంటే పట్టుకుంటుంది ఎక్కడైనా. ఆ మజిల్స్ మనం పరిగెత్తామనుకోండి, ఎప్పుడు పరిగెత్తకుండా ఒక 4 సార్లు అటు ఇటు, అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, కాఫ్ మజిల్స్ అంటారు. తొడ తర్వాత కాలు యొక్క పిక్కలు అంటాం చూడండి, అవన్నీ కూడా పట్టుకుని వస్తాయి. కాబట్టి అది రిలాక్స్ అవ్వడానికి చాలా రోజులు పడుతుంది. అలా కాకుండా మీరు నిదానంగా చేయండి. నెక్ చాలా డెలికేట్ కాబట్టి దయచేసి నిదానంగా చేస్తే ఏమి మనకు హాని జరగదు. ఇంకోటి అంత తొందర ఎందుకు మనకు కదా. కాబట్టి దయచేసి ఆయనకు చెప్పాను, మెడిటేషన్ ఒక్కటే తీసుకోమని చెప్తున్నా. మీరు నేను నేర్పించింది 40 రోజులన్నా చేయకుండా వేరే దానికి షిఫ్ట్ అవుద్దండి అమ్మా. ఏదైనా కనీసం 108 రోజులు 40 రోజులు చేస్తే చాలా అద్భుతంగా ఉంటుంది. తర్వాత ఇంకోటి నెమ్మదిగా వెళ్దాం, స్టెప్ బై స్టెప్. మీకు అక్కడికి నేను 4 నేర్పించాను, అది అవసరం లేకుండా నేర్పించాను. చేసేవాళ్ళు చేస్తారు కదా అని. కానీ ఒకటే 108 రోజులు చేయాలి సాధన. एक हम पकड़ लिया 40 days, otherwise 108 days you have to do it and then shift to other one. But I taught you 4 or 5 kriyas because I want everybody to do that. So I'm also in a hurry for you to teach, but I don't want you to do that very vigorously, very fast to get it within 1 day or 1 month. We must be slow enough, steady. దట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్. మనము నిదానంగా నేర్చుకుందాం. కాబట్టి ఎన్నో ప్రశ్నలు వస్తాయి. ఒకరోజు ఆయనతోనే నేను కావాలంటే కంటిన్యూస్గా క్లాసు ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ పెట్టిస్తాను, చూసుకోండి. మీరు అడుగుతున్నారు ఏ టైంలో చేయాలంటే వాళ్ళకి అర్థం కాల. ఏ టైంలో, ఏ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే అని అర్థం. వాట్ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే షీ ఈస్ ఆస్కింగ్ యూ సీమా, దట్ ఈస్ ఇన్ ద మార్నింగ్, ఈవినింగ్, ఎనీ టైమ్ ఆఫ్ ద డే. సో ప్లీజ్ లిసన్ టు దెమ్ అండ్ టెల్ ద ఆన్సర్. అండ్ ఐ రిక్వెస్ట్ యూ సిన్సియర్లీ, మీరందరూ కూడా చెప్పింది ఏది క్రియ నేర్పించాలి అది ఇంట్లో చేసుకోండి. ఇక్కడ ధ్యానం చేయండి అమ్మా. ఉదయం ధ్యానం చేస్తే చాలా మంచిది. ఆనాపానసతి ధ్యానం చేయండి. అద్భుతంగా శూన్యంలో వెళ్ళడమే దీని ఉద్దేశం, ఇంకేం లేదు. ప్రతి సెల్ వైబ్రేట్ అవుతుంది. కామ్గా చేసినా కూడా లేదు, విగరస్గా ఏంటంటే ఫాస్ట్గా చేస్తే బాగా వైబ్రేట్ అవుతుంది. హైపర్ ఆక్సిజన్ అంటున్నారు కదా ఆయన, అలా అవుతుందని చేస్తారు. కానీ అన్నిటికి కూడా ఒక సాధన అనేది నేర్చుకుంటూ వెళ్ళాలి నిదానంగా, గబగబగబా చేసేది కాదు. ఓకే, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ సార్. ఐఎమ్ సారీ టు టెల్ దిస్ బికాస్ I don't want anybody to have any kind of problem, especially with the lungs and heart. कृपया आप बुरा मत मानिए सर, ये बाबा जी स्पेशली स्मूथिंग सिखाते हैं. तो वो हम करेंगे इस सेशन में, एटलीस्ट वो 40 डेज 108 डेज करने दीजिएगा, उसके बाद अलग टेक्निक्स हम फास्ट विगरस सिखाएंगे। ओके सर। और
आप
हम
जैसा कह रहे
ये
हैं
15-20 दिन खाली मेडिटेशन करेंगे सर।
ठीक है माता।
ओके सर,
हाँ जी,
खाली
बिल्कुल ठीक।
मेडिटेशन करेंगे और शून्य में जाएंगे, बाबा जी की कृपा से बाबा जी से प्रार्थना करेंगे। आप शून्य में जा रहे हैं करके भी बोलिएगा,
हाँ।
आपके वचनों से जरूर वो सब शून्य में जाएंगे।
जैसा आप कह रहे हैं वैसा कर लेते।
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Some are old, no? That's why I feel better. We should take caution. Okay,
Yes,
sir?
yes, very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mati.
Okay, Nandi. Untanandi nenu. So some more people, they want to give feedback. They can give kindly. Okay. Thank you. అందరికీ శుభోదయం, శుభదినం. ఆయురారోగ్యాస్తైశ్వర్య ప్రాప్తిరస్తు, సకల వైభోగ ప్రాప్తిరస్తు, సుఖశాంతి ప్రాప్తిరస్తు, ఆత్మజ్ఞాన ప్రాప్తిరస్తు, అహం బ్రహ్మస్మి స్థితి ప్రాప్తి.